Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm so happy to have you. So my previous subscribers, welcome back to the channel. So for today's video in particular, we're going to be discussing and talking about Tesla's future, finding out what's going on in Tesla, what's Tesla's fate, and then we're going to finish off with a very special question, a little bit strange one, but a revelation I just got today. So all about that in a second. Now this video is being recorded on Friday, March 14th. At 12:37 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as of when I am recording this. If you want to help out the channel grow, you can do so by liking, commenting, subscribing, hitting the bell icon, or even just comment in the comment section below. Watching the video longer than normal or sharing this video helps the channel engagement a lot. It helps tell people who are subscribed that I did upload a video. Now, if you have been noticing that YouTube has not been telling you when I upload a video, and you do want to be notified, but you cannot rely on YouTube anymore, don't worry. I do have a Blue Sky account or a Facebook group, which you guys can go into the description or the comment section below and follow, and I will personally notify you. This video is just for entertainment purposes only and for educational purposes only as well. Again, today is Friday, March 14th at 12:38 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So as of when I'm recording, happy Blood Moon Day. Today is the Blood Moon, the total lunar eclipse. A lot of big things are coming, a lot of massive changes are happening. So kudos to that. So now we have not actually done a video yet on Tesla, but I find it to be very important that we do so anyway. So just want to make sure I'm recording. I find it to be interesting because the other day today I was doing a video and I was like looking at this symbol and I was like looking at the symbol. I'm like, it looks oddly like a teeth. And it's the Tesla symbol, and it looks like a vampire tooth. I don't know if you noticed it. It looks like a vampire tooth, right? If you start to look at it, it's like a big tooth. Now, the reason why I find that to be interesting is because if you look at Elon, he calls himself a vampire. Elon Vampire Comment. And we're just going to ask that at the end of the video, but I want to just see if, if there's any truth to that. Let's see. Okay, so he says here, this is the actual article, by the way. This was posted on November 26, 2024. That specific article, and it's by Yahoo Entertainment. And it says Elon Musk suggests that he is an Asian being who assumes human identities. Okay? Who the hell in their right mind said that is beyond me? And he considers himself, full disclosure, this is what he posted on Twitter. Full disclosure, I'm actually a 3,000-year-old vampire, he posted back in 2020. It's just a trial assuming all these false identities over the centuries. Musk revisited the claim surely as a joke, but an embarrassingly self-agitating one, declaring that his ex-profile had been verified since 3000 BC because he's a time-traveling vampire alien. This is literally what he said. And you can actually find a tweet for that if you go on there. Come on, buddy, hold on. It's okay. You okay? Okay, hold on a second. But essentially, I find it to be really interesting because when you look at the Tesla logo, you okay, buddy? He's part French Bulldog, so he had that, what to call it, that little issue in terms of breathing. But essentially, anyway, that is what I got. I was like, a little strange, so we're going to touch upon that at the end of today's video. In this video, we're going to talk about the fate of Tesla, finding out what is happening in Tesla right now. I pulled out my stocks, and, well, right before they dropped, of course. So, like, gotta get it out. But anyway, besides the point, I'm not giving out any financial advice. That is up to you. Anything you do outside this video, I'm not responsible for. Alright, so Spirits and Angels, tell me about Tesla. What's going on with Tesla, the company? What is the future of Tesla? I'm going to try to keep it as short video as possible because I have to get as many videos out as possible because I'm not going to be able to record over the weekend. Here, we have a tower card here. We have a change is coming around the world in terms of Tesla, and we have opportunities, something shifting in Tesla. What is shifting in Tesla? We have here a competition, a competitor is on the rise. And here you have the four swords. And what's in the future? Tesla falls. So, it's interesting because we have the full card. We have a new competitor a new competition on the market. There's going to be someone coming in, electric vehicle market, that's going to compete with him. And this is the 5 of Wands that's on the top of the deck here. I don't know what he's licking, but let him do his thing. Here's the Tower card. The Tower card is the first card that comes in. It's a big change, a big shift that is coming, right, for Tesla. A big power moment. It had just occurred, which is why it comes in at the first card. The next card that comes in is the World card. The World card is the Tower change in how the world sees Tesla and how it uses it. Whether or not it's actually for any good, it's up for debate. And that's what it's saying here. It's saying that, oh, maybe Tesla is not environmentally friendly. Maybe it's not good for the world. And that's what it could be indicating. It could be indicating that Tesla is the vehicle of the old world, the old mindset, the old concept. That's what that could be indicating. And here you have the Knight of Cups here reversed, which tells me opportunity, coming in with an opportunity, an offer. There's a lack of an offer, a lack of an opportunity. Which will make a lot of sense because we have here underneath him, we have the page of stores. Someone coming in, someone new on the market, a new competitor that's going to compete with Tesla and actually bring down Tesla. Whether or not it's going to be the end of Tesla is yet to be determined. But we do have it toppled by the four of swords. And the four of swords here could possibly mean two outcomes here. It could be indicating three different things. There could be a competitor. There could be that Tesla breaks up in two different timelines. In one timeline, it becomes a brand new identity and rebrands itself, or it goes into a timeline where it just completely eradicates and falls completely. But regardless of the outcome seems to be more predominant in the fact that it loses power in its original outcome. So regardless of wherever Tesla goes, it loses its power and influence long term. However, there is an outcome here where Tesla may go out towards this, and it's telling, okay, if they decide to go this route here, they decide to, stay the same course and not really do any changes, then a competitor on the market will come in and replace Tesla in the empty market. When one goes and there's a niche, an empty niche, someone else is going to fill the market, the same way evolution died. And that is the fate of Tesla. I don't really see anything else I need to cover on, except the fact that playing with political cards for a while long term, it's not going to be very beneficial for Tesla. And so we have the fight on the top of the deck here. What are they fighting about? They're fighting about the strength of whether or not Tesla is going to be able to hold on to control and power within its people. So it does feel like Tesla long term doesn't seem like it's going to do well financially. And I have a feeling that the investors may actually start dropping their bids against Tesla, for Tesla, and start putting it towards their competitor. So that's what it feels like. It feels like people are fleeing the corporation to go find a different outcome, a different future for Tesla, or at least with their money. That's trying to find something before the ship fails and starts sinking like the Titanic. So that is the future of the current energetic paths of Tesla. Regardless, the outcome seems to be pretty certain that it's going to be struggling regardless, but it could go through a rebranding phase, but the end card is still the Four of Pentacles reversed, which tells me they will lose power anyway. Now, the last question we want to ask is the vampire thing. This is going to be the ending. It's going to be left off on a cliffhanger for a reason. Now, Spirit Angels tell me, is Elon Musk a vampire? According to what he said. I can't believe I'm asking this. No. We have the 10 of Cups. The first thing I heard is, no, he's something worse than a vampire. It's literally the wording I heard. We have the Emperor. This is giving like the Count Dracula vibe. It's a no. No for that. We have here the 10 of Wands. We have here, he did struggle. He did have many lies. He did push, which means that, what is he? Okay, so they're telling me here that the 3,000 years old Elon Musk, actually he did not live, his body is not 3,000 years old. His brain, his memory is 3,000 years old. And that's what they're saying. They're saying that he remembers every single past life. Normally when people have past life, they really don't remember their previous life, or they have little nits and bits. He remembers every single one. That's what makes him unique in a way. That that Elon Musk remembers every single past life he did. It's almost like past life regression, except he has memory. He never lost that memory. He carried it on. So if he had like anger towards someone, he's going to do it to them in this every single lifetime. He's like a torturer, if you will, or like a demon. But here you have is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is reversed, which means something is not halted. This is fast-paced movement, right? Fast-paced movement. But again, it's saying that he is not even a shapeshifter. So if those of you guys who might be like, oh, well, if he's not a vampire, is he a shapeshifter? No, it's not telling me that. But it is saying that, yes, he is right about the 3,000-year-old comment, but his body is not 3,000 years old. His mind and consciousness is 3,000 years old. Well, in terms of the spiritual realm, he is a baby. He's like a child. He's not really that mature. He's not really that grown. Um, what's it called? Spiritual angels. The ending out. What do you mean that he's much worse than a vampire? What do you mean by that? They're telling me they can't disclose that at this time. But when the time for the video comes out, when I do a video specifically more dedicated to the topic, they told me they will reveal that information in due time. Here we have the 5 Pentacles, followed by the reversal of 7 of Wands, with the 7 of Swords also in reversal, followed by the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. What does this mean, Spirit? Okay, I'm hearing he steals wealth from those who are burdensome by it. Like he steals money when people die. Like he is almost like a robber, a grave robber is what it feels like. He's a grave robber. And here you have on this card here heading towards the future, which is in the past 10, which is the consciousness, awareness. His only remembrance, even though his body is dead, we have here he only remembers from the brain. The consciousness is aware. He is a dark entity. He's a dark individual with a lot of hate because he remembers every lifetime. His karmic future, his karmic past, is destined by his remembrance of every lifetime. It is brutal for him because he has to remember and see people that he loves around him die. And that's why he's a man of no empathy. Because he had memories of 3,000 years. And he had to choose to either stay in pain or to just become cold. And in this instance here, he chose to become cold. And yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of 1. Don't get pity. Don't take pity. Is what they're saying. And we'll touch upon this in the future. But there's a lot more to the story than what meets the eye. But I just wanted to give a little idea of what we're going to walk into, and we'll touch upon this specific section of the video when that video gets posted, whatever that is. But we will talk about it. It showed up in my tarot card. It showed up in my psychic journaling. And that was before I even knew anything about that claim, which is a little bit creepy, to be honest, because I received that information intuitively, had no idea, no understanding that that was something that he said on Twitter. So it kind of freaks me out a little bit because, like I said, even though I have gifts and stuff, I also underestimate myself a little bit because I do consider myself to be more human than anything. And when I say that, I mean just normal, if you will. Normal without any abilities. I underestimate them because I don't like to think that I am above anyone, that I am the same, I'm equal with everyone, because I believe that everybody has the ability to be just like me. They just have to tap into that frequency. But in a way, I'm humble, if you will. That's the best way to word it. So I try not to overthink it, and I do get confirmation from the spiritual world. A lot of you guys have been with me for quite some time. I talked about like a skeleton being washed up ashore during my Ivanka and an anonymous video, and that happened 2 days later after the video was posted. It washed up ashore near DC. It was a skeleton in a coffin that washed up from the ocean. It was 100 years old. Very weird, bizarre thing that came true. Later on, 5 months later, we talked about Anonymous, and I said Anonymous was coming back in some way. Anonymous did indeed come back a couple of months later after that video was posted. So I do underestimate my abilities and skill. I do, but I remain humble anyway. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, peace out. I love you.